Hey guys, it's your girl. No, what's up? Hold on, let me turn that off. It's getting a little too loud. I don't know why, but I wanted to put this message out, and always know I always do. I always blah 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 blah. I always do the messages, especially when they're intuitive, in a sense where I just all of a sudden I was just like, yo, wait. I think people need to understand this. So we are in the shadow period of a Mercury retrograde. But what stood out to me is, I don't know why, but out of nowhere, I thought that, the people that knew you a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they are still subscribed to who you used to be. This is going back even like 20 years ago or 10 years ago. Some of my listeners may not be that old. Or, too far out, you know what I mean? But anyways, if you do happen to run into someone that knew you in the past, they're in for a surprise. Because you are not the same person you used to be. Especially if you're listening to me. Collectively speaking, the collective that listens to me, I feel like we all shift in the same way. These people are in for a surprise. Major surprise. Because you are not who you used to be. You are moving different, you're talking different, you're acting different. And you know what? That different is good for you, is a positive different. Not in a, you acting different now. Yes, I'm acting different because you know what? I am not the same idiot that I used to be, that used to allow you to be in my space. That's why I'm saying that you're moving different. Because you know what? From the last video I posted, timeline-wise, last video I posted up until this one, I think most of you have figured out who you are, where you need to go, who you've been, and the people that you need to remove. I feel like now, especially with Leo moving into Venus, I think that's what's going on. Or the whole shift that we're in right now, you are no longer, so like back in 2014, just go back to 2014. Let's time travel real quick. Let's go back to 2014. July 2014 to August 2015. If some of you were in relationships or whatever was going on and you were asking, do I deserve this person? Who do I have to become for this person? What can we build together? What can I build for this person? You are on the opposite spectrum of where you were in 2014. Now, if you are not thinking like this, like this, right? Does this person deserve me? What is this person going to build with me? What is this person going to add to me? I already have the table. I already brought all these beautiful dishes, these delicious dishes out. And what is this person going to add to this table? It's like, picture yourself at a picnic and you brought all these yummy things. In 2014, you were willing to let people sit in your picnic or hang out with you at this picnic without bringing anything. Today, in 2026, July of 2026, right? You're looking at it like this. Well, what did you bring to the picnic? Oh, you didn't bring anything? Sorry. It's only exclusive picnic going on here. VIP picnic going on here. Unless you bring something or you're on the list, you ain't getting it. So you can just hate from outside. Because that is the change that is happening right now, because you are thinking differently. You are looking at yourself differently. Most of you, I pray to God, you guys have finally understood your self-worth. That is the main ingredient here, guys. The main dish in this picnic is you have finally understood your self-worth. Okay? There was a time period where you used to be down on yourself. You used to talk shit about yourself. You used to say, oh, nobody wants me. Oh, I have to change myself. I have to do this. I have to do that. No, you're not doing that anymore. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you are seeing the confidence because you've been putting work behind it. and you finally risen to the occasion and you're like, you know what? Do they deserve to be in my life? Do they deserve to be in my space? And if you're not thinking like this, I need you to please hop on board into the I'm obsessed with myself, the I think highly of myself, the I have self-respect wagon now. Because with this Mercury retrograde, just like all Mercury retrogrades, I don't know how many times we go over this, there are going to be people who are going to come back from your past trying to test the temperature with you. And when I say test the temperature, I mean they're going to try to see if they can get back into your world. Okay? Because most of these people left your side, and when they left your side, it became dark. Because you have to understand, this is if you are not, thinking like you have self-worth or not whatsoever, this will help you. Most of the people that you left behind realize that a dark shadow casted over their lives once they left you. Well, you know why? Because you were the true light. Most of you don't understand how light you are. The light that you carry, the light that you broadcast every time you walk into a place. The light that you carry, or the light that you bring with you whenever you go somewhere, whenever you go into someone's life. Okay? Stop being so mean to yourself. If you're mean to yourself, don't cry when people are mean to you. Because it starts within first. Okay? So, going forward, in this season, in this era, know your self-worth. And for those of you who already know it, doesn't it feel different? Like, can you look back in the past? What example can I give you guys? Okay. Imagine being with someone or dating someone a while back. And imagine yourself being insecure, being jealous, being possessive, being obsessive, right? And that person still ended up breaking up with you. You gave this person everything. The person still broke up with you. Left you high and dry, brokenhearted. Look at that relationship now from where you're standing. I guarantee you, you know what you're going to say? Wow, that person fumbled. You know why they fumbled? Because who you grew to be, who you are today, is who they slept on back then. Because now you realize that love is not jealous. Love is not possession. Love is not obsession. Now you realize that love is freedom. Love doesn't constrict. Love doesn't need permission. Love is love. Love is, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel free. It literally makes you feel like, in a sense, it's like that old analogy where I'm free, but I'm still grounded. Okay? That's what it is. And you can understand this once you start loving yourself, when you show up for yourself, when you're there for yourself, when you carry everything out for yourself, you put yourself first. You are actually, you know what you're doing? You're building the blueprint of a relationship that you're asking for. Because if you can't do that for yourself, how do you expect someone to do that for you? Most of us walk around not loving ourselves, but we say we do. People can see that. People can truly see if you love yourself or not. They really can. And those who see that you don't love yourself are the ones that prey on you. Those are the predators that see, oh, this person doesn't love themselves. Let me go into their life. Let me tell them what to do. Let me take over. You don't need, love doesn't take over. Love is just basically you move how you move, I move how I move, and we come together. My best example I can give you about love is it's two entities coming together and building something together, without putting any restrictions on either company. You can still be you, the person can be them. That's what love is. And you're finally understanding that. So now when you look back at that relationship that didn't work, you're thinking to yourself, wow. And some of you, this is what this person was trying to teach you, but you weren't seeing it. You weren't seeing it. I'll give you an example. For myself, when I was with someone and we broke up in 2016, 2016, yeah. This is the best example I can give you. When I was dating this individual from, I guess, 2011 to 2016, I was very immature. I was very insecure. I thought that I had to change myself in order to make this person happy, in order to keep this person, to make this person stay with me. I'll be the first one to admit that. Why? Because experience is the best teacher. Because experience taught me, this is why I'm teaching you guys. I literally day and night used to think about how can I be a better person for this person. It all backfired on me. I didn't do it with malicious intent. I did it because I thought I loved this person. And I thought when you love someone, you have to become everything that person needs. This is the funny thing. You don't have to become anything. You either naturally are or you're not. You either are or you're not. This is why relationships work. When two people come together and they're exactly who they are and they match, that's why it works. When one person is pretending to be something they're not, just to make the other person happy, that's when it doesn't work. Because the universe sees it, and the worst thing you can do is pretend to be who you really aren't. I was trying to pretend to be this person for my person at that time because I wanted to have them, to keep them in my life. We were so far gone in this relationship thing. We were together for so long that I felt like if we broke up, I wouldn't know what to do. What would I do with myself? It's like that person was my identity. And that's what this Leo Venus in 2014 was trying to teach me. Because in 2014, I was asking the question, do I deserve this person? What can I become in order to hold on to this person forever? I need to work this out with them. Me and that person actually had broken up in 2014. And I was just so stuck on them. Like, no, we need to be together. I need to get back to them. I need to do whatever I can to get back to get back with them. Now, here's the thing. I wasn't supposed to get back with them. I wasn't supposed to go back. Because I went back, that's why we ended up breaking up. Because I was trying even harder. Before 2014, I was being myself in the relationship. After 2014, once we broke up, I wasn't being myself anymore. I was trying to prove to that person that I was everything that they needed, that they didn't need anything else. That's where things went bad. That's when you would say, what is it? What is that thing that they say? Dum, da, dum, dum. You know what I mean? Like, bam. That's when it really collapsed. Because we broke up and I felt like I needed to get back with this person and I needed to do anything and everything in order to change myself to get back with this person. And we did get back together. We did. But we ended up breaking up again. A year and a half later, after we got engaged. So yeah, I got them back in my life. Yeah, we got engaged. But we ended up breaking up 4 months before the wedding. Because I realized this is not what I really wanted. That's why you have to be careful what you wish for. And if you guys have seen Obsession, be careful what you wish for. It's very true. Be careful what you wish for. Because you might just get it. And when you get it, it may not be what you want. I wanted to be engaged to this person. I wanted to be married to this person. I wanted a family with this person. And then once I got engaged, I realized I don't want that. I don't want that because it was starting to suffocate me. I was starting to get anxiety. Like, oh no, I'm going to be with this person for the rest of my life? Oh my God, what did I do? You know what I mean? All those things started coming up. And then we broke. And that was it. That was it. I realized that this person wasn't the one for me. We were not compatible. So all of that crying and changing myself for nothing. For nothing. So be careful. Just think about that. Anyways, now I look at myself and I'm like, yeah, what was wrong with me? What the hell was going on with me? But it's okay. That is, that's good that if you're doing that, if you're reflecting back on a relationship that you had and you're like, wait a minute, well, like, just be true to yourself though about it. Okay. A lot of times, we're not true to ourselves and, Metacognition. That's another video. But that's a word I want you guys to look up. Metacognition. I'll tell you real quickly what it is. It's actually sitting down with yourself, reflecting on your thoughts, asking yourself the questions. Being your own therapist in a sense. Understanding your thoughts. Seeing yourself outside of your thoughts and asking yourself, well, why am I thinking like this? It's a very good exercise. It really helps. But anyways, a lot of people don't do that exercise, by the way. They just run on emotions and moments and forget everything else. Anyways, once I started asking those questions, like, why was I like that? What was going on with me? What was I trying to do? And then the answer came out. I was interested in not losing. I did not want to lose this person. Because I didn't want to lose this person, I put myself on the line and I sacrificed myself. Someone that is near and dear to me, someone that I love so much today. Back then, I didn't love myself. That's why I did what I did. So this whole transition of Leo, this is what it's teaching us. So if you're asking the question, do I deserve this person? You need to turn around. Don't go forward anymore with that. Let it go. Because it's not going to work, I'm telling you. Anytime you have to change yourself for someone else, it's already going down the drain. Okay? It's an uphill battle after that. The perfect question to ask, or the right question to ask, is, does this person deserve me? And a lot of times in manifestations, we constantly tell you that you have to feel worthy of what you're asking for. You can't ask for something and not feel worthy of it. And we constantly tell you that when you tell the universe what you want, show gratitude, but also show that you're worth receiving. You're ready to receive what the universe wants to give you. So during this transition, if you are there, asking yourself, does this deserve me? Does this thing that I want deserve me? Like a Leo once said, if no one's going to be obsessed with me, then I'll be obsessed with myself. I love it. Leos, I love you guys. And recently a Leo said this to me, literally, like yesterday. I was hanging out with the Leo, and a Leo said to me, you know what? If no one's going to be obsessed with me, I'm going to be obsessed with myself. And I just looked at that Leo and I was like, you know what? I love you. I love you so much. I have a lot of Leo placements in myself, and I can totally relate to that. There is a difference between a healthy confidence and an egoic confidence. I feel like Leos can have a healthy confidence, and this is why the world is the way it is to them. Leos are sons, okay? So if you have any Leo placements, you'll probably resonate with what I just said. And you know what? It is very true. If no one else is going to be obsessed with you, be obsessed with yourself. Be so obsessed with yourself that people wonder what is going on. You know what's going on? You're starting to love yourself again. That's all. So during this transition, make sure that you put yourself first. Make sure you're asking the right questions. At the end of the day, when you have to chase something, you already know it's not yours, okay? Just a little reminder. Let's go over the list. If it's yours, it won't miss you. If it's yours, you won't have to chase it. If it's yours, you won't have to fight it. If it's yours, you won't have to pull, push, or struggle with it, okay? Because what's yours, it's yours, okay? It won't try to run from you. It won't ignore you. All right. I love you guys. I hope you have fun. Be safe and make sure you love yourself. Bye, guys.